Hi everyone, Mike from the Excel Trainer here. One of the questions I get from Excel newbies is about counting. So I thought it was about time I created a video that covers the counting functions. The ones I'm going to cover are count, COUNTA, COUNTBLANK, COUNTIF and COUNTIFS. And there's a bonus at the end. If you want to follow along, you can download a copy of the demo file from the link in the description below. Let's start with count. Here, I want to count the number of employees in the company. As each employee has a salary, I could count the number of salaries. So I'll go over to L1 and I'll put equals count, open brackets, G2 through to G23. Close the brackets and enter. And that gives me 22, which is the number of employees in the company. But I could also have counted the number of surnames or first names or departments. Let's try that. Equals count, open brackets, E2 colon E23, close brackets and enter. That's evidently wrong. The reason it results in a 0 is because the count function only counts numeric values and dates. It's counting how many numbers and dates are in E2 to E23. If you want to count text, use a different function. Use COUNTA. In fact, COUNTA counts all. Think of A as being for all, or anything. So unless you're specifically counting just numeric values or dates, I would stick with COUNTA. So I'll go and edit the count function and change it to COUNTA. And now we get 22. The COUNTBLANK function does what it says. It counts the number of blank cells in a range. Some of the employees don't have a home base, and I need to know how many there are. These employees have nothing in the location column. So I'll go over to L1 and put equals COUNTBLANK, open brackets, and select D2 through to D23. And that literally has counted the blank cells in that range. COUNTIF and COUNTIFS count the number of times something appears in a range. For example, how many employees do we have on grade C? Or how many employees do we have in the UK who are earning over 35,000? I did a full 17-minute tutorial on these two functions back in April last year. I'll link to it in the description below. Now before I finish, a quick bonus tip. Count counts the number of numeric values in a range. COUNTA counts the number of cells with something in. What if you wanted to count the number of cells in a range that contained non-numeric values? Some of the employees have an employee number that is text, and some have an employee number that's a numeric value. And this is because one company took over another and the employee databases haven't been fully merged. One way to calculate the number of employees with a text-based employee number is to count the number of employees and subtract from that the number of employees with a numeric employee number. To do that, I'll put equals COUNTA, open brackets, A2 to A23, close brackets, and that will count the total number, minus count, open brackets, A2 to A23, and that will count the number with a numeric value, and that results in 17. Did you find this video useful? If you did, please give it a like, and if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you'd like to keep up to date with what I'm up to, why not sign up to my weekly newsletter, which you can do at theexceltrainer.co.uk. But until the next time, have an excellent day.